Hello and welcome back to Black Mesa. Okay, we're studying our stuff. Okay, so we're at the tower. Last, I am the last. Well, that's what you get for messing with Earth. Point. Don't wear it out, nerd. Really ain't got much to fight this Joker with. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Whoever threw that, your mom's a hoe. I don't know if that'll make it. Ow! Shoot. He hit me with a rock. Oh. spicy boy. Spice man. I broke your thing, nerd. Oh! You're throwing buildings at me, you dingus. Damn, Mothman. You're gonna hit me like that. Damn dink. Ow. Get over the rubble, please. Shoot. Quick. The rings, watch the rings, watch the... Oh, whoa, 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 Tom. Dilapidated beaver? Can't even focus all the... Oh my word. Come on. Look at that noodle, you doodle. Haha, cute. So, you might be asking yourself, how do you kill an entire race of aliens or interdimensional creatures? Just find the last one and then kill it.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh.
Is that G Money?
Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
God, they'd made him so
That's
perfectly
why I'm
creepy.
here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose. Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Yeah, like 10, 20 years later. Ooh. So, things to speak of. There's also like, calm down with the music, please. Okay, so there are like 3 side stories to the first Half-Life. There's Blue Shift, Opposing Force, and Decay. Decay's not really much. You play as one of 2 women. One of the women is one of them that delivered the sample at the beginning of the game. The mineral at the beginning of the game. They meet, they die. That's it. That's the end of their story. They don't even get to meet G-Man. They just straight up stop existing. In Blue Shift, you play as Barney, aka nameless young security guard here. Barney actually goes through and saves a bunch of scientists. He saves Eli and Dr. Kleiner and Dr. Kleiner's pet, which they won't be important until, well, if you watched Alex, then you already know who Eli is. But he rescues them. He rescues them and escapes Black Mesa before a nuke goes off and completely wipes Black Mesa off the face of the earth. They were looking into hiring him, but because he escaped so far from the initial portals from Earth to Zen, he glides out and rides off into the sunset with a bunch of the scientists and scootily doos. It doesn't really show what happens to like Dr. Breen, but again, Dr. Breen won't be important until Half-Life 2. In Opposing Force, you play as one of the soldiers that's coming in to wipe everything out, all the scientists, all the civilians, all the creatures. So you play as one of those guys. You go in and you realize that you and your team are vastly fucked. Your entire gigantic squad of soldiers are so fucked. So you decide to uh, start working with the scientists. They tell you that your boys have brought in a nuke and have armed it. So you run, run, run. It's like a more action-packed Half-Life experience. Um, you run, 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 kill, and you turn and you deactivate the nuke and you disarm it. While you pass through the gates and go through, and you look through the window, you can see G-Man rearming the bomb. You continue on your way. I'm just seeing what's going on here. You go on your way because you can't come back from. You can't go back to disarming the bomb because the door is blocked behind you. So G-Man rearms the nuke. You go run. You kill a bunch of shit in Earth, and you kill a bunch of shit in Zen. And at the end of it, G-Man comes and talks to you about how amazing you are and how heroic you are and how much he likes you, and then says that he's Adrian Pierce is too dangerous to be left. Your character in opposing force is too dangerous to be left unattended. So instead of hiring you, they lock you in stasis. So you're stuck forever in a helicopter going to Black Mesa. And Adrian Shepard is your name. So he's stuck in that for all eternity. I hope Shepard, makes a big return later down the line, or it'd be cool to see him come back in. The nuke, before I forget the nuke. So, the nuke goes off, wiping Black Mesa off the planet, but that also sends a beacon out amongst the still open portals. And it happens to attract a different alien race that are like the biggest and baddest. They're so good at conquering planets and dimensions and shit like that basically every other creature of Zen, besides the Vortigaunts, who are still in debt to Gordon Freeman after Gordon Freeman sets them free. So the Combine come to Earth, and that starts the 7-Year War, which we'll get to all that jazz in Half-Life 2. I just think it's good to bridge the gap of what happens between Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Half-Life Alyx kind of breaches in between, but not really. Like, it's Half-Life Alyx is a departure because it doesn't follow the original script, because Alyx changes the events of Half-Life 2. But like I said, I appreciate you all coming with me on this journey and listening to me rant and talk about Half-Life games that'll fill you in the whole story. I'll see you in the next game. Bye.